Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So we are flirting quite hard with the top of this triangle at the moment. So we did have a bearish pattern on Tuesday, and then we sort of broke below it, and lo and behold, typical Dow fashion, a buyer stepped in and drove it up. Okay, this is a great example of why it's pointless trying to trade against the trend in this market. The trend is up. It doesn't matter what you see. If you want to do shorts, you're looking for those on very short time frames, and they're pretty much scalps rather than shorts. Okay, so let's get to the 3 hour. I think you'll start seeing a lot of indications here. So firstly, we had quite a bit of bearish price action here. You can see it did fall to the downside. We did start finding support here, and then we had this exhaustion bar to the downside. And immediately at the close of that bar, buyer stepped in and drove it up. I still want to see a decent retest of 30,084. So, and we also haven't had a decent retest of 30,000 because we keep breaking below 30,000. This bottom level is 30,000. You can see we're finding support here, and then below it, and then back up above it. So I do still want to see some support down here. This trend line here, we can probably move it to sort of tidy up there. Okay, so that just tidied up nicely. So I'm still looking for that pullback. So this, you can see the sellers are coming in at the top here. So I'm looking for another opportunity to buy into this. So we did kind of get an opportunity here, and as I pointed out yesterday, you're going to be having, you either got to stop here or here. As you can see straight away, let me just get the white line here. If you had your stop there, if you had it too close below the swing low, you would have been taken out. Okay, that's why I'm always looking at two legs behind, especially when you are at some major levels like this. Okay. Anyway, looking at the hour at the moment, you can see how we closed yesterday with the strong rally, and then we closed with this pin bar, and now we sort of up, down, up, down, up, down. I suspect we're coming back. Back to where is the question? I would like a deep pullback. Back to this 30,084, even 30,000 area. That's kind of what I would like to see. And I'd like to see one of those levels hold properly before jumping back in long. This price action we see here is not conducive to going long. It may still squirt to the upside. So what may actually happen here is, because we are above that previous high there, we've just closed we've just closed above it now. So what may happen is that we may go a bit higher, then come back and test here. But there is a gap here. I suspect that that's going to close today, and we'll probably find some structure further down. I think what's going to drive the markets in the European session is going to be Brexit. So there's still no closure on Brexit, still very much up in the air. So that is the one thing that's going to influence all the markets today. And then what you'll find is pretty much when the US opens, probably the similar kind of rally again when the US opens. Okay, so for me, there was a long here. I think that's played out. That's take profit time at the moment. And what you need to do is just wait for the pullback, and hopefully we get pullback onto structure. We can get pullback onto structure, specifically 30,084. That would interest me quite a bit for a position to get in and hold it a little bit longer than just the day. But we'll have to wait and see. The other thing that you do have is you've got this diagonal break here as well, and you can see where that retest comes down to 30,000. So one of those two levels I think is the most logical thing to wait at. And if it does break up and it holds up in the area that it is now and continues rolling to the upside, that's going to be driven by some catalyst, and that catalyst will more likely be news out of Europe. So just keep your eyes open for that. Okay, so anyway, that's my plan of action on this. There is something here. It's brewing quite strongly. I'm just looking for a better position. I don't want to jump in long up here. I want to jump in long off a level that holds correctly. Okay, anyway, hope it helps, and we will catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.